Last night I was at home eating dinner when somebody rang my doorbell and tried to sell me something. So I went outside, talked to them for a minute, simply said no thank you, and then I said best of luck with your business, and then I went back with my family, kept eating dinner. After about 10 minutes though of sitting there, I started to feel really bad because the more I thought about it, I realized this was not a normal salesperson and I shouldn't have given them a normal answer. This was a kid, probably 17 or 18 years old. He looked extremely nervous and he was barely making eye contact. In fact, like he wasn't even looking in my general direction. We were the two people on the porch. But I could tell, even just by the tone of his voice, that he was defeated before he even got to his pitch. And my guess is because he'd probably been through most of the homes in my neighborhood, maybe 100 other houses that had given him the same response if they even opened their doors at all. So the reason I started to feel bad, and honestly still do, that's why I'm making this video, is because when I was much younger, around 17 years old, I was basically in his exact situation. So I wanted to be an entrepreneur. I obviously had no money, and I tried to find opportunities that I thought would get me started at least on the right path. And for me, this actually included Amway, which was recommended by a family friend, thanks. And then also a company called Cutco, which I had found through a local classified paper in the job section. Now, for anybody that's not aware of Cutco, it's a company that makes knife sets and they're mostly sold via direct sales, so like door to door. And if you Google it, there's a ton of things online about Cutco. I'm not gonna get into that because I don't think I'm qualified. I'll just say that back in the day when I called them to apply for a job, it didn't say anything about Cutco. It just said, something like direct sales, earn X amount of dollars. And when I called them, they had me go on a group interview. It was me and probably 10 or 15 other, mostly young people. The meeting was in this like really bland office, like the most boring space you could think of. I knew right away it was weird because there was no branding on the outside of the building or anywhere inside. It was also in a bad part of town, so seemed super sketchy to begin with. But once the person started to, interview us, they finally mentioned that we would be selling knives. When they did that, this woman stood up and I don't remember her exact words, but she said something like, "Oh, I know what this is. My friends have all done this. They told me about this. No one makes any money and everyone in this room should leave right now." And then she literally walked out the door. It was epic. It was cool. I didn't go with her. I think a couple people did, but most of us, including myself, we stayed until the end of this, again, interview. So I think right at the end, we were offered the job, again, selling door to door, which you don't get paid for. It's mostly commissions. I don't remember the exact structure. Again, look online for that. It was years ago. But I just remember, I said thank you to the person doing the interview and, I appreciate it, but I'm not ready for this. Then I went home, I did research online, and from what I found, I realized it definitely wasn't for me. But what I'll say is thanks to that woman for speaking up. I really believe she saved me a lot of money and a lot of time and probably a lot of me trying to sell stuff to my neighbors and family and friends. So I appreciate her. But this got me thinking back to the nervous kid that was at my door last night, right? His pitch was for me to join a Zoom call, so a virtual call, with his team leader and a few other people where they could tell me more about their knife sets. Was it Cutco? I don't know, but that was the pitch. And again, super nervous. He told me, "Listen, I don't expect you to buy anything. You don't have to." But he asked me if I could join just to help him because he told me he was really struggling with booking appointments. Now, again, I still said no because I have no interest in getting on a Zoom call about knives, but I could tell that he really wanted to make this work, which is why I genuinely wished him well. But again, I did this right after saying no thank you. And then again, the more I thought about this, last night, this morning, I realized that wishing him well is hopeless and in my opinion, will only delay the inevitable. So this is the conversation that we should have had, at least my part of it. And hopefully you're out there and you see this. So what I would want to say to you is it's awesome that you're out here trying to get sales and build up business referrals. It takes a ton of guts and most people don't have the drive to even find an opportunity. And even less of those people have the courage to go around and ring strangers' doorbells, especially during COVID. Now, I don't like saying this because I'm sure you've already invested a ton of money and definitely time into this, but I do not think this is where you're gonna find true success and happiness. Now, the reason I'm telling you this is because when I was 17, I was involved with very similar opportunities and it never felt natural for me and it never led to anything worthwhile. And now, right now, while we're having this conversation, I have people from all over the world visiting my online businesses and buying products from my online stores. These people are people that actively are searching for my products because they were already interested in them. And these are people that I did not have to talk to prior to having them place their orders. Now, I've been building these online businesses since I was 21, and honestly, my biggest regret is not starting sooner while I used opportunities that I thought were a solution before I knew better. Now, I'm having dinner right now, but I really would encourage you to check out my website. It's dropshiplifestyle.com. I've been publishing free training and blogs on there since 2013. And I also have a YouTube channel called Dropship Lifestyle where I've been uploading videos for 7 years now. So listen, no pressure or anything. I really do only wish you the best, but I wish I had a resource like that when I was your age. So if you're interested, check it out. And if you have any questions, please do feel free to email me. It's Anton@dropshiplifestyle.com. Good luck with whatever it is you decide to do. Just wanted to share that to let you know there are real opportunities out there. And I think that if you're going to be working this hard on something, it should be something that can actually make you happy and bring you results. So that's it. And again, kid, sorry for calling you kid. I have no idea how old you are, but if you're out there, I really do hope you see this video. And I honestly do hope it helps you. Just like the woman that stood up when I was in my group interview. And also, if anybody's out there and you're just watching this video and you know anybody that's either in one of these opportunities or thinking about it, if you think this message would help them, please share it with them. I know if I would have heard it back in the day, it would have saved me some time and some money. And the sooner we start, the sooner we can succeed. So that's it, guys. Appreciate you as always. And I will talk to you in the next video. See ya.